Hi, good evening. So, in the previous part we have seen, so directly I am getting into the topic. Let's not waste that time. So, if do we have anything extra, we will discuss it there. And one thing I do forget in general, so in videos, do like, share, subscribe, and keep learning. So, please do not forget it. And let's get into the topic. So, after the topic, so I do forget this thing. So, voice I told. So, when the doer is important, then we use the active voice. When the doer is not the means when the doer is, when the action is affected. See, the doer, I gave you the example like I eat cake. So I eat, this action is done by me, so this is the active voice. So if I say cake is eaten by me, so this action is affecting this subject here, but it is here this, when this action is affecting the subject here, this is called passive voice, and when the doer itself is doing that action, this is called active voice. So the action which is done by the doer, which is done by this subject, here the subject is not subject and the doer is not the same. So now I got the point. It is the doer as well as the subject. Here the doer and subject are the same, then it is active voice. The subject is different, grammatically this is subject, but the doer is in the place of object. This is passive voice. So when do we use this? You have seen. So here it is now cake is important for you. Instead of, so it is that cake. So there are many things here. There is chocolate, biscuit, cake, ice cream. Who ate the cake is the question. Then cake is eaten by me. So the cake, it is me who has taken. So it's like that cake. You start the sentence when you want to highlight, or when your intention is on that object. Now the first point, it is the subject to object and object to subject. That's what cake is eaten by me. I eat cake. So cake is eaten by me. So this is changed into here, this is changed into here. Subject into object and object into subject. Be form, respective be form. As it is verb 1, it is verb present tense, is, am, are. So if it is plural, definitely we do take the are, were. So past was, were. If it is continuous, I am eating cake. So cake is being. What do we use here? Cake is being eaten. So in the place of I have eaten cake. So what is that other thing we use? It is that cake has been eaten by me. So as it is, as I have told you in the previous video, in the previous class, that's why I am not saying it in leisurely, just a fast recall I am trying to do. So for the perfect tense, we do take the been. Now when do we use this by? So for all the, so by me you have used. So if it is the person, it is by me you have used. Instead of this person, if it is some object, if it is some substance, or if it is some material like pen, so it is not by pen we write, it is with pen. Let me write the sentence. Pen helps everyone. Just I am trying to make a sentence. Pen helps everyone. So everyone in the sense all of us. Let us take. So let me take the same word. Everyone helps is present tense, is helped with pen. Everyone is helped with a pen. So that's how, with pen. For example, we covered our noses with mask. We covered our, it's not, let us take mask. Mask covered our noses. At the time of corona, mask covered our noses. So our noses, past tense, were noses, no, our noses were covered with, not by. with mask at the time of corona. That's what, when this object is some substance or some material, we do use with. We don't use by. So that's what is here. The other point it is, when do we omit this by? So when do we omit this by? That is what? My pen is stolen. My pen is stolen. By whom? It's unknown to me, or else I know but I don't want to reveal it publicly. So at that time, see, this by we don't use. So elections were conducted. It's clear to us. It's obviously by election commission. Elections were conducted. So by election commission we need not say. At that time also we omit. When we want to hide, when we are unknown, when we are unaware of it, when we want to hide it, and when it is clear also. In these three situations we don't use the by here. So generally for such sentences we do take passive only. Then let us take now all that what I did, it is the assertive sentences. All the examples so far we have seen the assertive statements. So let's take they. They are playing games. They are playing games. So it is games are being played by them. So they are not playing games. Let us take negative also. They are not playing games. Games are not. Immediately after the be form, not has to be placed. Games are not played. Not played by whom? By them. So games are not played by them. So this is how we did when all the sentences, assertive sentences we did. So let's see now interrogative sentences. What are the interrogative sentences? They are the commands, they are the suggestions, they are the requests. So each one example I have written it here. Let's see now. So for the orders. So what are the orders? Come here, stand there, read loudly, read louder. Right? So these are all the commands. Now for such sentences, how do we change? For all this, when we change it into passive, we have to start the sentence with let, and immediately the concerned tell her to wait. So here we have come, we did not come across. For example, let us try this. Come here, let you. Definitely let you. Sorry, there should be some object, at least there should be an object. So here I have taken tell her to wait. Tell her to wait. Such sentence. So let, we have to start orders, we have to start with the let. Let her be. What is the be form needed to be used? Be itself. Let her be waited. Verb 3 is everywhere common. Verb 3. Let her be waited. So let her be waited. Tell her to wait. Let her be waited. Now give him a pen. Give him a pen. Give him a pen. Let the pen be given to him. Next it is, this is extra object which we have, to him. Let the pen be given to him. So you take one more example now. Write a book. Write a book. So let the book be written. Let the book be written. So this is how we make this active into passive of these orders. In the imperative, the order sentences are changed like this. Now suggestion sentences. One I have taken, take medicine in time. So here it is that take medicine in time. Take, it's a suggestion. Take medicine in time. Such sentences, it is either should or must. It's, so we have to start the sentence, means medicine is our starting word. Medicine should be. Medicine should be. So medicine should be taken. Take is the verb. Medicine should be taken in time. Medicine should be taken in time. Complete the homework early. Complete the homework early. So what should be homework? Complete the homework early. Homework should be or must be. Let's take should or must. What is best here? Let's try with the must. Homework must be completed. Homework must be completed early. If it does not complete early, what it will happen? So if it does not complete early, we have some other work, so we have to do it. So it is that now homework is something which is very important for us. That's why we do start with the homework. So it's a passive sentence. And let's see one request. Kindly grant me a leave. Kindly grant me a leave. It's a request. Kindly grant me a leave. So here you are requested. You are requested. You are requested to grant a. You are requested to grant me a leave. You are requested to grant me a leave. So kindly complete the. Kindly permit me to go somewhere. So you are requested to permit me. So it is like this. You are requested. With the request sentences, it is you are requested, and sometimes it is leave may be kindly granted to me. So that's also accepted. Anyhow, this is more used. So this is how we do use the imperative sentences. After the imperative sentences and the final one, it is interrogative sentences. Let's see the interrogative sentences. What is interrogation? Interrogation is question. So how many types of interrogations we have? It is 2 types of interrogations. So auxiliary verb, the questions which will start with the auxiliary verbs, and the questions which will start with the WH words, right? So let's see the auxiliary verbs. What are all the auxiliary verbs? It is do, does, all such. So now you know do, does, did, have, has, had. So will, would, shall, should, all these are the auxiliary verbs. Let's start take a sentence with did you write the homework? Did you write the homework? So now write is the verb 1, right? So that verb 1 has to be changed into verb 3, and it is did is the past tense. This indicates this is past tense now. So it's not the verb 1 I have to see. I have to see the past tense. Now past B form. What are the past B forms? Did you remember there? Was the homework. It is singular, so I have taken was. Was the homework written? Was the homework written? So written by you. Was the homework written by you? So it is was the homework. It is the passive sentence. Do they have dinner? Do they have dinner? See, do they have dinner? Do is the verb 1. So is the dinner. Is the dinner. What is the verb 3 of this? Have, had. Is the dinner had by them? Means do they have dinner? Is the dinner had by them? So this is how we have to change this auxiliary verbs into passive. The question which will start with the auxiliary verb, change it into passive. Now there are some questions which will start with W or H. Let us take when, where. So when did you complete the work? When did you complete the work? So what is the object here? The work. So when, did is the verb past. So when was. Now object comes here. When was the work? When was the work? Verb 3 of this complete is completed. When was the work? Completed by you. When was the work completed by you? So it is that verb. This has decided which tense it is. So only this word tells us which tense, and rest of the rules are same, subject into object and object into subject. So now we should know how to identify an object. Actually, in fact, this I have to say it in advance. Let me finish this and I'll go for that. Who wrote the poem? Who wrote the poem? Who wrote the poem? The poem was written by, so it was by, there should be a question. So in the beginning itself, who was the poem written by? Who was by whom? So generally it is said that it is by whom. Who was the poem written by? This is how we have to change. Some people say that by whom. By whom the poem was written by whom? By whom the poem was written by? So but it is who was the poem written by. So a very famous grammar book suggests this sentence. So I wish that we learn this sentence only. So before I conclude, I'll come to the first word. It is transitive, intransitive. So this verb is about, this voice is about the verb. First, I go to market. I go to market. If I say market, so can I change it into passive? It also says about the verb, no? But here what is, only few sentences can be changed into passive. Not all verbs will have a passive form. Which will have the passive form? It is that I give him a pen. See, you take the verb now. Two questions we need to pose. What I gave? It is the pen I gave. So this pen is the direct object. It is called the direct object. Direct object. Then to whom I gave? To him I gave. To whom I gave? To him. This is the to whom. Question is to whom. Then it is, this is indirect object. This sentence has two objects. Actually, I go to market. What I go? No answer. To whom I go? No answer. Only the two questions which we need to pose is what or to whom. So when we find answers to what, that is the indirect object. When we don't find answer to whom, when we find answer to whom, that is indirect object. In such sentences, what do? We take the direct object first. We take the direct object first. A pen I give, present tense. A pen is given by whom? By me. To whom? To him. So to mention the second object, that is indirect object, we use the preposition and we add that. So this is how. So only the verbs which has an answer like what, which has an answer for what, and which has an answer for to whom, this, when the sentence has an object, then only the same sentence can be changed into passive, or else we can't change the same sentence into passive. Now let us understand some more in detail. If I say I give, what is the meaning of I give? It is I am doing. If I say I am given, so what is this I am given? Here this give is received by me. I am given, I am given. So this is active voice and here it is passive voice. So in the same way, I am planning. I am what I am doing. Let us take I am teaching. Let us take I am teaching. If the same passive I say I am being taught. Here who is doing the action? Here I am doing the action. Here who is doing the action? It's not me who is doing. This taught is to me. Somebody is doing this to me. This is how. So when it is affected, passive sentences are taken. When the subject itself is the doer, active sentences are used. Hope it is clear. So I kill, I am the doer. I am killed, this killing is done by somebody, it is I am getting affected. This is passive. This is active. This is passive. Hope you are knowing it now. So this is how we make use of this active voice and passive voice. Please learn, practice, keep doing. I'll do in short videos also. I'll give you many examples in short video. I'll upload you in the short video. Please pause the videos and make note of many examples. So thank you. With this I'll end this topic, voice, active voice, passive voice. So I teach, I am taught. So I teach you many things. So if you comment, I will be taught, right? I am taught. So I am taught by you also. I'll be waiting for from you to learn from you. Thank you. So bye. So with this I am ending. Bye. Keep learning and do not forget to subscribe. Thank you.